Hello friends and good morning to you all to my channel. Today we are going to talk about fear of English. Dear friends, the most important hurdle, the big problem we have in communication is fear of English. We all have been brought up in Marathi surrounding, vernacular surrounding, where English was considered as rocket science, something which is difficult, something which is for only intelligent people. Now we are grown up and we think that English is only for those elite, those page three people, highly intelligent, highly educated. This kind of fear we had in our mind. And this fear is actually stopping us from getting better in English and from speaking in front of everyone others also. The common fears are like fear of making mistakes. If I make a mistake, what people will think about me? They will think that I am not educated, I'm illiterate, I'm not good in English. The fear of and we can say like mispronunciation. If I mispronounce the word, what will happen? The fear of using the wrong word, the fear of taking the sentence structure, sentence errors. These kind of fears we have, dear friends. And today we have my students here who will tell you how they overcome the fear of English and how they are better now, how they have improved now. This is a very important video. Don't miss this video, dear friends. Come on, let's start. Let us start with first Archana. Archana, today you are ready for this video. It shows that you have no fear of English now. I remember you when you joined, and today a big difference is there. Tell
Yes,
us
sir.
about how you overcome this fear of English.
Because of your unconditional support, sir. See, there is no judgmental in a group, and everyone was, supporting me, and group discussions and different. We were talking about, different topics, so it helped me a lot actually. Today, like I can talk with many people in front of 100 people because I spoke like that. I'm working in a school, so every Saturday we have a study meet. I used to, feel shy while talking with the group. I was avoiding to mingle with them. But now I don't feel like that. Whatever, I don't care about like whether I am, talking right or wrong. I just speak, and I'm happy for that. And my confidence is really increasing day by day. I can make out that. I'm very happy, sir, actually.
Okay,
Thank you so much, Sandeep sir and Rahul sir, and all my friends who
that's
supported.
more important because we have a culture, and the culture is no one is going to judge anyone. No one is going to find faults in anyone's English. Everyone is here to support each other. And this culture is very important. Initially, what happens is when you people join, you see students from all over India, some are out of India as well. And then you get nervous, you get overwhelmed, you think that, well, and that is the fear we had since our childhood. Let us see what Sheikh Sir has to say. Mr. Sheikh Sir, how was your experience now? I think you are speaking from Oman, am I right?
No, sir, I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself and your profession and your country and your experience about how to overcome the fear.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Sheikh Miraj. I'm a postgraduate in postgraduate in microbiology. I am presently working in quality operation in pharmaceutical industry. So I have been joined these classes from past 3 months. As everyone knows that language is a medium through which we humans like convey our ideas, like emotions, feelings, and thoughts. And all of us are familiar that today's language, like English, is very universal language. So it considered as a pride, you can say, we are conveying. As far as my case is concerned, we are working in a pharmaceutical industry, so we require like different channels to convey our ideas and all. As you go to the senior level, like management level, you should have a like grip on your language. Then only you can like convey your ideas. Like you have many ideas, but you cannot, if you are lacking in the language, you cannot convey, right? So
Yeah.
I was looking for like to improve my language. Then I have gone through Sandeep sir video, and simultaneously other videos as well. But I was in dilemma that should I go through the Sandeep sir or should I join other classes. But I feel very lucky after completing 3 months that I have joined with Sandeep sir. Because Sandeep sir given the all the platform and like methodology and strategies very helping us to improve ourselves. Like I was like initially I was very fear to speak in front of anyone. Now I can speak. I can see tremendous change in myself. So I speak and I give my presentation as well and my with my colleagues and my senior staff. So thank you so much, sir. I can.
Mr. Sheikh, why do we have this fear of English, especially in India? Why this fear is there? Why we have this
Sir,
fear?
sir, because of like you can say because our background like we are from vernacular medium and our environment as well, sir. Because we are born and brought up in such a situation and environment, we always speak in Hindi or our mother tongue. So we don't try this English is a new language. That's why we are lacking, and we fear that if you speak, people will judge and they will laugh at us. That's why we don't try, and we are lacking because of this.
Yeah, you're right. People will judge us, and due to that, we don't even try also. I want to ask this question to Mohit. Mohit, you work in corporate. I know that. Introduce yourself from which part of India you are and tell which part of the organization you work in. But I want to ask you this, like, how this fear is fear of English is stopping us and preventing us from achieving more in our life. Only this
Yes,
fear of English. Yes.
thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving me a chance. Yes, sir, you are quite right. You are, whatever you are thinking is, I just legitimate it. There are so many obstacles that I face in my corporate journey. When I feel palpitation, I feel perspire while speaking in English. But after spending a month period with DNA, now I feel quite confident, and now I don't have hesitation. I don't hold back myself while speaking to my senior, junior, because what I believe, especially in corporate sector, what does much important. If you are senior, then you have to speak in such a way that you inspire your junior. And if you are junior, then you have to speak in such a way that you can uh, you can inspire your senior and aspire your junior. So it is the combination of both the things, because if you have a good command over that language, then definitely there are so many people, they are ready to listen you.
Hmm.
Okay, it is very less time that we use that language, but whenever we need to speak that language, if we don't have such command to articulate our message in a very confident way, then how would we expect that what other person is getting from us?
Hmm. So, how
And
this
one more
fear?
thing I want.
Yeah. Go
Yes,
ahead. Go ahead.
yes, sir, yes, sir. Actually, one more thing I want to add, the sole purpose to join DNA, because I'm quite inspired with one proverb: easy life, oh sorry, easy choice, hard life, and hard choice, easy life. It put a very good impression on my overall personality, because until or unless we don't have a capability to do something out of the box, then what we expect from the society? Because if we want to take something from the society, we have to put that input from our side to in the society. So now I'm putting some input inside me and desire to get maximum output.
Wow, very nice, Mohit. Mohit,
Thank you, sir.
the question is now again. I want to repeat the question: is there are many people out there who have this fear of English. Due to that, they have compromised on their careers. They are compromising on their dreams. They have the potential, but they aren't able to achieve that potential. They are talented, they are hardworking, they are sincere, they are disciplined. But because of only English, they are suffering. So, can you tell about you, like how fear of English stopped you from growing in your corporate life?
Yes, sir, definitely. Actually, the whole focal point of the discussion that we consider that this language as a yardstick of judging others. Means
Hmm.
if someone is good in English, then only we consider it as a more literate person. No
Hmm.
matter how technical sounded he is, no matter how much knowledge he has on his respective field, but if he is not able to opt this language to explain himself, we don't give that person a weightage what he actually deserves to. And the one major point that why we always think upon especially three things while speaking in English, but actually there is not any conceptual logic behind that. Whenever I speak, whenever a person who is actually not good in English try to speak with other person, he judge himself on three aspects. Did I speak right? Did I sound do I sound illogical? And the other thing, what was that word? Means they just confine themselves in all these three things. And seriously, it is as odd as it might sound, sir, because there is not conceptual logic of all these things. Means if a person want to speak, until or unless he doesn't speak, how could he expect that he can grow himself, that he can communicate his message in that language? So
Yes.
it is just a groundless, you can say there is a no base actually of all this thinking, but unnecessary we carried this thought in our mind and commit mistake then and there in our life.
Great. So, Timothy, my question is this: you are preparing for UPSC. You
Yes, sir.
faced interviews, I think, three times or four times? Three times, I think.
3 times. Yes, sir.
Three times you faced the interview. Uh, how much the fear of English stopped you from achieving your goal? Has it stopped you, and how much?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The fear of English stopped me from achieving a lot of things in my life, sir. Because I have grown in regional language medium, studied all my graduation until my graduation. Only graduation I have done in English, sir. Before that, I have done all these things in my regional language only. So first, sir, while choosing even the subjects itself, sir, in UPSC Civil Services examination, we have optional subject. I thought I could have chosen some other subjects. But due to the fear of English, I have chosen the literature studies, sir, Tamil literature. After that, sir, when I went for interview, due to this fear of English, for the first 2 times I have chosen the regional language medium, sir. Because of that, there are esteemed panel members from various parts of the country in the board. But due to this lack of English communication, I could not connect with them directly. I always depended on the translators. So that itself dragged me from achieving good marks in English. Then I have realized that first I should focus on my English communication. Then only I can, who is Satyamurthy? That will be known to the board members only when I directly speak with them.
Interact
In the
with
last
them.
1.5, yes, sir, I can interact with them. In the last 1.5 years, then I realized that, sir, I have to choose English as a medium of communication. Then I have given it, sir. This year I am going to appear in English medium only, sir. When in the meantime, sir, I come across your video 2 to 3 months before, sir. It was very helpful for me. Then I joined in your class. Now class is going on, sir. Whatever in the last 1 month I attended in your class, whatever be the suggestions, the steps you have suggested, sir, in reading books, how to read the books, how I can develop my communication, my vocabulary, all these things I have learned how to do that, sir. It is in the process. In near future, I believe that, sir, I will be a good person in English communication.
Definitely, Satyamurthy. And
Yes.
Satyamurthy, follow my tip. Important tip is participate in our coordinators groups.
Sure, sir.
At least 1 hour or 2 hours you participate in that. That will
Sure.
boost your confidence. So don't miss that session, okay?
Sure, sir.
Yeah. Okay, Manisha is there now. Manisha, the question is, what kind of fear you had about English? Because everyone has the fear. Unmute yourself and tell us about what kind of fear you had, and now you are smiling while speaking. Usually people don't smile; they frown while speaking in English. But now you are very comfortable.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sandeep sir. First of all, a very big gratitude because you included me in this discussion. The intensity of fear among people is very much high because the technical term itself came like Anglophobia, fear of English. So that much phobia is there among the people. The same thing I also had. So I was very much anxious when I encounter the people who have a very good English, very good command over English. So when I knew that, I virtually run away from them. and I don't even participate in those conversations. From past 10 years, I'm running away from these people, sir. Literally, only randomly I spoke in English with them. But rather than the case, not even with my students or kids, I have spoken English. That much fear was there. So first thing is the fear of judgment. That log kya kahenge syndrome was there with me. So what they think of me, what they will judge, is my sentence structure is right. So these things I always feared. First is this fear of judgment. Next thing is, sir, the perfectionist syndrome, what you told in our sessions. So literally, whatever I speak, first I will change the sentence, rehearse the sentence before I put forth in front of people. It was a hectic thing which was going on me. But sir, after entering into a session, I will tell you, it's a God's grace. I will stumble upon in your videos, stumble upon on your videos, and I looked at, so and I thought it is very genuine course. So when I joined, just in 1 month, I seen visible difference in me. My confidence level went to peak, and now whoever comes in front of me, I speak in English itself. I can see my many of my colleagues got inspired, and 13 members joined the course now. So I was very happy by your course. So first month, I want to tell about the course, sir. So in first month, you are like a parent pampering the children. You say all the do's and don'ts, and mainly the Saturday session helped me a lot. It make me to think about myself, what I did from past 10 years, simply wasting my time. But now, because of the habits, I'm not even wasting a single minute for petty things. So everything is going on a schedule. I'm not missing any of the habits. And my most favorite habit is the vocabulary session. Because I go on writing more than 10 or 20 words daily, and I will revise it because I have a fantasy towards it. As you brought me the fantasy towards that vocabulary session. And next about Rahul sir's session, I will tell him as a efficient drill master. He make us to drill all the things one after the other, and not at all English, sir. Apart from that, I have improved in knowledge wise, because each and every day we are getting different types of topics. Because of that, uh, we are getting knowledge from all those things. So like example, death penalty and all those things about the budget and all. I got information from so many things which I didn't had. So altogether, in a nutshell, I want to tell that, sir, first we have to get through this judgmental thing, what the fear of judgment, and the second is the perfectionist syndrome. If two things people get away from them, then definitely the confidence level increases and the English will improve. Thanks a lot, sir, for this.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you, Manish.
gratitude towards.
Yeah, that is exactly what I said, the perfectionist syndrome. We want everything to be perfect. And Archana, do you think that this fear of English is due to some childhood beliefs in school? From where this fear has come in us? I repeat, Archana. What I'm saying is from where this fear of English has come in us. Unmute yourself. Archana, unmute yourself.
When I was with my parents, I mean, it's a small village, so I didn't feel anything, sir. From there, I came to Bangalore. So, so it's like from pond, one fish from pond to that, big ocean. It was like that. So I didn't know anything. I had to explain everything in English, and people was, laughing at me. So I was very sensitive, and I lost my confidence there. So I stopped speaking with people. And yeah, as Monisha told, like before talking, I was making, thinking about sentence. Was it past or present? So because of that, all worries, I stopped talking, and I was feeling very hesitate. That was my main problem, hesitate and problem. I was understanding what they're talking, but for giving answer, I was feeling very, scared. But yeah, so last year I joined your course, and now I don't have that fear, sir.
So your fear came from shifting from village to a metro.
Yeah.
And when you met people who were better than you, maybe they laughed at you, I don't know, you lost your confidence, right? From there, the fear came.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Sheikh sir, what about you? What was the origin of this fear? Everyone had this fear. Everyone. Now, what was your origin of fear? I mean, if you don't know me, dear friends, I'm also from Marathi medium. I am from place Sangli. Again, English was a problem here. I also had this fear of English. Today I train everyone. Today I train most of the people from corporates and everywhere. I overcome this fear, but let me tell you from where this fear came in me also. As like Archana, when I saw people speaking in English when I was engineering, I realized that, oh my God, this is something difficult. It's something which is very esoteric language, very fancy language. This is not for me. So that was the fear in me, and since that day I was very reserved. I stopped speaking. I, I, I was avoiding the seminars, presentations, talking to HODs and principals. I stopped that. So, Sheikh sir, what was your origin of fear of English?
Well, sir, because as earlier I said, our background is from vernacular medium, like mixed culture, like English, like Urdu and Marathi language we have learned from our childhood. Then all of a sudden, like we shifted like 12th and graduation directly to the English. Then there we really focus on just like using the language. Just we are doing the ratta and all, so we don't concentrate on the English language. Then immediately after doing the post graduation, then we have started working in the like corporate sectors. Then we realized that English is required. Then after working in the corporate sector as well, we have initially focused on our technical skills, like how to work in pharmaceutical industry and all. Then we have wasted there 5, 6 and 7 years. Then after, when we go to the senior level, like management level, then we realize that English is required. Then after that, we started like searching how to improve our English. Then I focus that career.
So the Sheikh sir, was it due to your childhood? The fear was there?
Yes, sir. Yes, because of childhood and our environment and background.
Environment and background. So Timurti, what about you? Are you also from the same background, same problem were there with you in English?
Yes, sir. I am also from the same background, sir. Because of I don't have the environment to speak in English, sir. Because in my family, me and my brother are the only first graduates. Even my brother, even after when he was getting the job only, he understood about the importance of English, sir. So I did not have that kind of environment, sir.
Mohit, you're from Delhi, am I right?
Sir, Gurgaon.
Gurgaon. Okay. So what was
Yes.
the reason of fear in you? Are you also from the same background which we all are from?
Yes, sir, definitely. Actually, I did my schooling and graduation from vernacular medium. And the point you are talking about, sir, it is really very true common story with countless people of India. They are struggling for enhance their communication skill, and they are very demotivated because of their surrounding atmosphere. Means, sir, what is prevailing in the society, if the person is good in communication skill, he doesn't support to other person who is actually want to enhance his communication. Means he judge his English on behalf of his speaking capability, no matter from which background he is coming from. Like, it is the dichotomy of our society, that our society is divided into three parts, sir. One part, I would like to say, like the people who don't like to work because they fear of judgment. And second, they like to work and they start working, but after fear the obstacle, they stop. And now the third category comes, where we all are standing after joining DNA. Means we have a fear, but we start working on our fear. And when we have an obstacle, we found you as a overcome to our as a overcome to our obstacle. So it is very, good to see that if we have such platform where we can enhance our communication skill, irrespective of the fact that how bad we are in particular thing, but here we have a chance to enhance our communication skills.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Monisha, what about you?
Yes,
Same
sir.
question.
The same thing as Ashana ma'am told. I was also born and brought up in a village itself. So after marriage, I came to Bangalore. In Bangalore, the entire scenario changed because here most of the household speaks only in English, even with their kids also. And their command over English is very high. They have a very good accent. So when I come across those people, I thought I really don't have that capacity to speak with them. So I myself, I am just backing down from them. So that was the fear in me. And after joining your session, definitely I will tell you the confidence level raised. And one more thing, sir, the environment which we don't have. So many people are not speaking in that much of good English around me. So I don't had that much of communication. So your session really helped me. And one more thing, no one judges there. That is the important thing. No one judges. Everyone tend to help us a lot.
Yeah. Archana, again, last question, last round of question, and then we'll stop. The perfection attitude, perfectionist syndrome is there. We want to speak every word perfectly, every sentence perfectly, accent must be perfect. And that is creating fear of making mistakes in us. That fear of making mistakes is called as Anglophobia, right? So, Archana, now how you are overcoming this fear of perfectionist, or how we can call it as like OCD, because we have like obsessive compulsive disorder of um, getting everything perfect. Now, are you okay with imperfection? Have you uh, accepted imperfections in your English?
Actually, sir, before joining DNA, like my mindset was like I will prepare first, then I will talk with people. But slowly, like I was comparing with my dance. Even the dance or any art form is not perfect. Every day, like we have to experiment with different emotions or different songs, and you cannot say, okay, this is a perfect dance or it's a perfect movement. So I was comparing to my dance. Then I realized that you know nobody is talking perfectly. Like everyone is. Managing some people they're good, but you cannot say perfect. So I realized that, and I'm not working towards perfection. I am trying to make people understand what I'm talking
Yes.
is very, yeah, very important. I'm more expressive, not like,
Impressive.
okay, whether I'm, yeah, talking or, yeah, impressive, yeah, receive a quote. Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm trying
Now,
to do that.
exactly, that is what I always tell. Mohit, the perfection syndrome is there, and this perfection syndrome, I think it comes from childhood. About English, especially, that you should not make any mistake while speaking English, and that is due to our grammar teachers. Uh, how you are now trying to overcome this perfectionist attitude, and now you are okay with imperfection, you are okay with making some mistakes. Yeah,
Yes,
Mohit.
sir, definitely. Actually, I consider that perfect. Actually, sir, I consider that perfection attitude is the biggest roadblock of our life. Because okay, if someone is committing mistake, then let it be. Because until or unless we don't do mistake, how could we improve, sir? Even that theory applicable from our childhood also. When we were kids, we did so much mistake, and our parents time to time correct it and make us convinced, okay, this is your mistake, and by this way you can work upon it. So similarly, the same theory, the same equation applicable on English also, sir. If we don't do mistake, then how could we improve, sir? And mistake is the part of every learning process. And there is a good saying by Mahatma Gandhi: follow your purpose. Follow. Always chase your purpose. Means will follow you. The same we are doing over here.
Great. So, Dibhuti, perfection. You should be
Yes,
good in exam in perfection, but perfection everywhere. And if perfection becomes a disease, if perfection becomes an obsession, then everywhere we start looking for perfection, and that stops us from taking the first step. And over perfection is a big problem. Should not be perfect, but we should be excellent. How you are doing this?
yes, sir. Sir, initially, this is the one roadblock, as Mohit sir said, that always wanted perfection, sir. Even when I am speaking, I used to search the words, which word I can put in this particular place in my sentence. That was the perfection which blocked me, sir, in speaking in English. Then, when I come to your class, I understood that you should not need that perfection. First you should have the confidence that you said to speak whatever is coming in your mind when you are speaking. That kind of thing I have realized, sir. Then I started speaking whatever, even in a simple sentences I have to speak. That I have learned from your class, sir. Then
Yes,
in the course of time it will automatically come, the perfection will come.
and that is what when you are comfortable with imperfection, excellence will follow you. You will
Yes, sir.
keep on getting better. It's not like you should make mistakes. But first of all, the first step is while speaking, there will be mistakes, and I'm okay with that. When you take this first step, Then afterwards, your mistakes, your imperfections will slowly come down. Even
Yes, sir.
native speakers make mistakes. Even I make mistakes while speaking now. Even after so many years of working on my, I make mistakes, and even we make mistakes in our regional language also. We never
Mm.
look at it in that way. Check, sir, perfection and how it was stopping you.
Yes, sir. As everyone put their views, but I would like to say that perfectionism does not exist in the world, right? Because of this perfectionism, we are like holding us ourselves to stay forward. So that perfectionism actually destroying us from achieving many our goals. So after joining this class, then I realized that earlier I used to like speak. I should speak in perfectionism because people are going to judge me. Then when I joined this class, then I realized that perfectionism does not exist in the world. So whatever I want to speak, just we have to speak. Now I'm speaking to express, not to impress. And as you already told, that we have to chase the excellence, not the perfectionism. So whenever I'm speaking to express.
Thank you. Monisha, your turn.
Yes, sir. As I told before, in my past, usually done this rehearsing process in my mind. But nowadays, after joining, I'm just expressing everything which comes to my mind from bottom of my head. I'm not even worrying about what the other people think. Now also, I'm doing a lot of grammatical mistake, but I'm not even worrying about that. So that much improvement your classes have made us. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yes, and very strange it is that I tell you to make grammatical mistakes. And this is very strange. The teacher is telling you to make mistakes, and this is completely different from our academics. In our academics, our teacher tells us to master, perfect that math, physics, chemistry, and that's correct there. At that point, it's correct. But when it comes to language, that attitude will not help you. That will be detrimental actually. That will really stop you from expressing yourself. The most important thing in language is expression and not perfection. And once you start expressing yourself, you will realize that perfection is following you. You start getting better, you start using better words, sentences are formed. See, while speaking, we should be very unconscious. See, while speaking, you should not be consciously speaking. Conscious speaking means what? Checking every word, every sentence while speaking. And that sounds very unnatural to a listener when you're speaking consciously. But when you're speaking unconsciously, and when you're only focusing on the person with whom you're speaking, that he should understand what I say, all the best English out of you comes out. All that English which is told, it comes out of you. And even you will be surprised, shocked. Wow, wow, that's good English. I never realized that I can speak. But when you are tied, when you have been restricted with perfection and rules and this and that, and so many restrictions are that don't speak in this way, don't speak in that way, you pressurize yourself. And now you are worried about making mistakes. And that stops it. Guys, last question, and how we are going to handle your fear now, fear of English. You mean just quick time, how you're going to handle this fear. And of course, you know what is my answer, but I want to know from you. Archana, how you're going to handle this fear now.
Sir, I'm not scared to talk now with anyone. So I think there is no handling it. I'm going with the flow and I'll continue the habits which you have suggested me to do every day. Yeah, I'm happy for it. I don't have any fear to talk, sir, now.
Yes, I have said many times in my sessions that fear is imaginary, danger is real. Fear is
Yes.
imaginary, danger is real. And the solution for fear is not to run away from the fear, but to face the fear. Fear when faced goes, fear when faced goes, but fear when avoided grows. The more you avoid English, the more you avoid English speaking people, the more the fear will be there. And today, ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why I called you on my YouTube channel, that you should
Yes,
face the
sir.
fear.
And I didn't know that. Why did you call me? And I didn't ask you also. So I didn't have any preparation. I just spoke to you what I have in my mind. That's it, sir. So I'm
No
very
need,
happy for that.
no need of preparation because we are always preparing. And second thing is, we are comfortable with mistakes. We can handle our emotions when we make mistakes. Satyamurthy, your mantra for handling the fear now.
Sir, as you said, I should not run away from speaking with the people, sir. That's what I am doing in last 1.5 months to 2 months, sir. Before that, I always prepare myself, but I was hesitate to talk with the people. Not now. Every day, I am speaking with the people, speaking with the professors who are teaching me the classes. That's what the thing I am doing, sir. Second thing is the perfection. I am not seeing the perfection, sir. Whatever is coming in my mind, first I should express that thing by with my own sentences. That's what I am now focusing upon.
And that is what they see, the panel members. That is what they see. They don't check your sentence structure and the nouns and adjectives. They are checking your personality, your message, your attitude. And language is only a tool to express your thoughts and feelings. It is not any art, any like musical instrument which we have to perfect it. Mohit, your mantra for handling the fear.
Sir, actually, in my views, if you have some plan, until or unless you don't give it a shape of practicality, it doesn't work. So now I am working on practical, means theoretical, I just keep it aside. Now I am just believe whatever the remedy you suggest me with respect of reading, listening, speaking, I'm following it on day-to-day basis. And seriously, I'm getting a maximum benefit from it. And I would like to say, I want to make not only best, but I would say maximum use of it. Means the time I'm spending over here and the time we get in the DNA, I want to use it a maximum so that I inculcate such skill in me.
Monisha, your mantra.
So my mantra is practice, practice, and practice. And I am never going to leave the habit. Lifelong, I'm not going to leave that habit because only because of the habit, I have improved a lot. So whatever habit you have given, I'm never going to miss it in my life. So this is my mantra.
Yes, exactly. And this is what I wanted to tell you, dear friends. Is fear is a monster, you know. The more you are afraid of this monster, the larger it grows. And this is not only true in case of English, everything. I'm afraid to go on the stage. The more you avoid, the more you will be nervous. I'm afraid of my boss. The more you avoid him, the more you will be nervous. Whatever it is, there are many other fears we have in our life. They are controlling our dreams. And many people think that there may be some solution for fear. There may be some medicine for the fear. There may be some meditation for the fear. Nothing is there. Fear is in mind. It's in your thoughts. It's imaginary. I would have never thought 10 years before that one day I will be on my YouTube channel and I will be having my YouTube channel and I will be training people from all over the Indian world. I was fearful actually. I was not very confident. Then I realized avoiding is not the way, facing is the way. And today I face. And that attitude has not only impacted my English communication, it has impacted in every sections of my life. Now nervousness is there. I get nervous sometimes, but I say that avoiding will make me more nervous. Today I am 100% nervous. Tomorrow, if I face that, whatever the situation is, next time the fear will be 80%.
Yes.
Next time, even again I face, the fear will be 50%. Again, the fear will come down and down and down. And in this way, it works. So, dear friends, thanks a lot. And thanks a lot for coming here. Yes, Monisha, yes.
I had one question. So, my mother tongue is Malayalam. As my relatives and my cousins speak, I can't speak like them in Malayalam because they have a very high level of Malayalam. But no one actually judge in that. But why only in English everyone want to judge? Why they think if we know English, then only we will be a perfect human being? Why not for any other language?
Why not? Because in our education system, English, a higher level of education is in English, like after 10 plus. Now, then what happens is, knowingly or unknowingly, we connect English with intelligence. Unknowingly or knowingly, because now if you take engineering, it is in English, medical, it is in English. So when you go for a better education, higher education, technical courses, professional courses, they are in English. Therefore, we think that if you are good in English, you are intelligent. And that is confusion. Why this happens? Even if you see there are many people in US who are not educated. Many are that. They haven't gone to school and colleges even in their entire life. But they are good in English. So can we say that they're intelligent? Can we say that they're educated? No, they are not educated. They haven't gone to any school and colleges. But their English is only a language there. Here, English is more than a language. It's a language of knowledge. But what we thought is, it is a language of knowledge. Therefore, if I'm good in English, I'm knowledgeable. I'm intelligent. That is a mistake we did. And of course, we can't change people. People are going to judge you. They are going to rate you based on your English level. But we have a choice how to react. Our choice should be, I will keep on working on my English communication habits. And I will keep on speaking. And I will keep on going ahead in my life. And I will not even think of my English. Even after 10 years also, don't think you about your English, whether it is better or not. It will follow you. It will keep on following you. You just keep on enjoying your habits. All of you enjoyed.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
And
Thank you so
Talking
much.
to you.
dear friends, why, as you know, why we have taken this session to overcome the fear. Come on, guys. Next time, again, if someone calls you, do a public talk, when you have to go somewhere and speak in English, don't avoid it. You will make
Cannot
mistakes.
escape.
And that's fine. That's fine if you make mistakes. You should not be guilty about it. Okay, I made a mistake, no problem. Again, I will keep on working on my habits. Next time, I will improve. This is the very healthy and scientific way to handle your fear. Great, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure talking to you. And your video, your motivation will help lakhs of students like you who are not expressing due to the fear of making mistakes. Thank you,
Thank you.
friends.
Sir,
And I
thank you
disturbed
so
your
much.
Sunday,
Pleasure talking to
but
you all.
it was worth. Thanks a lot, all of you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.